All right, so I've been watching Brian Aspinall for a while, and he's got this new channel, or it's not a new channel, but he's got this new vlogging enterprise that he's doing. Brian Aspinall is a block breaker, code breaker, risk taker, teacher of the year, entrepreneur, author, publisher, and on it goes. So just a really interesting guy, lifelong learner defined. And at the end of one of his videos, he said, hey, just if you've watched this far, just send me your PayPal info and I'll buy you a cup of coffee. So you know what? I took him up on it, and Brian sent me a few bucks for a cup of coffee. So let's go get a cup of coffee. All right, so here we are at my all-time favorite Starbucks coffee location, which is the one right here in my own neighborhood. Let's get some coffee. Good morning. Jim, yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day. All right, we've got the pike, and yes, it must be pike. Let's go. So here's where I go for about 30 minutes on the highway into Vancouver out of suburbia. And I just want you to know, I'm going to show you a few glimpses from the highway, but anytime I do, it's going to be completely hands-free, thanks to my trusty friends. So rest assured, nobody was endangered in the filming of this content. All right, enjoy my commute. Here we go, onto the bridge, completely self-steering. Isn't that amazing? The view to the right is exceptional. It's kind of a truck blocking it right now, but let's see if I can show it to you. The best we can do over there, and you know, can't see a whole lot, but beautiful day. Now crossing into Coquitlam. The time is 6:33. Listening to my buddy Kelly Croy on the Wired Educator podcast this morning, and pulling into not Vancouver but Burnaby. Shout out to Livia Chan. Some of you know her. She teaches somewhere here in Burnaby. All right, we are here, and this turn is always tight when the garbage cans are there. Let's see if I can tap this fob. Got it. All right, let's go find a parking spot. Now keep in mind, it is 6:41 a.m. So as per usual, I am the first one, which is nice because I get my choice of spots. So this is my preferred location. All right, nice and careful does it. And the car will tell me when I'm about 1 foot from the wall. And that's it. Open the trunk, charge it up. Here we go. Let's grab this for now. Got a little bit of work to do upstairs before the school day gets going. And I'll show you how I plug this in. We've got some power components here. Try to do this one-handed. In that goes, and in this goes. Let's kick that in there. By the way, the reason I am dressed a little cash today, got the sunglasses and the outdoor wear, is that my class, my 8th graders, are going to the beach. More on that later. We are going to go upstairs. Got to show you the roof. Here we are upstairs. And it's really important that I get this kickstand. Is that what you call it? And check this out. So I've shared a few shots and clips from up here, but the views are just amazing, especially on a clear day. So I showed you some of the views from the highway of Burnaby over there. And this is all, actually most of what you can see in that direction is Burnaby. And then as we start to move in this direction, we've got Vancouver and some of the, what we call the North Shore. Let's do a little walk around. Yeah, you've got some of Vancouver's favorite ski hills up there. That is Grouse Mountain. Looking towards Seymour, looking towards Cypress. And if you don't want to drive all the way up to Whistler, which is the Winter Olympic venue from 2010, then you just go to these local Vancouver mountains. All right, so we are going to check out for a few minutes here while I get some work done. But looks like it's going to be an awesome day. I don't know if I showed this properly, but how cool is this outdoor classroom? And I believe all of these chairs were crafted by our high school students. Shout out to Vice Principal Mr. Lou for getting that going. So cool. We are arriving at the Jericho Beach Sailing Club. That's what it's called. Very exciting. This is our destination for today. Jericho Sailing Centre. That's what it's called. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
They're so yummy. Like,
oh, wow. That's cool.
They're like sardines or something.
Nice. All right, so we finally got one of our 8th grade classes going. They are crushing it on this sailing thing. So far, so good. I'm actually wondering, not much of a sailor myself, but I'm wondering if they have enough wind. Pretty peaceful out there.
What's that? It's actually a rock. No, not even.
Thank you for getting our frisbee.
Sail, also known as the mainsail. All right. There's a vertical pole that holds the sail up. The mast, yeah.
We are headed down to the sailboats. My class is getting this amazing opportunity to head out. They've had their orientation, their briefing, and they are heading out. I did think about going, but you know what? We've got 24 kids, 8 boats, 3 to a boat. It's perfect. I'll see if I can get some footage while they're out there. so the 8th graders are having an amazing time. 2 out of 3 groups have gone out there sailing, and I think I got some good pictures of my class coming in from the bay. Unfortunately, I didn't quite have the focus situation figured out, so one of my students in another homeroom had to kind of help me figure out the autofocus situation. So hopefully those shots work out, but I'm pretty excited. I mean, this, whatever I got, it's beautiful, and I'm excited about the drone content too. This is a pretty special day. So. I'm in the coach boat with Matthew in his capable hands, and we're about to head out with my homeroom, headed out for some canoe battles. Here we go. Nice.
Just hold on for now. I just gotta collect some boats here.
Sure. Well, we finally made it back to school. A little bit late. That's my bad. I allowed 5 minutes for us to board the bus with 64 8th graders, and of course that should have known that that always takes more than 5 minutes, and so we had a slight delay there as we tracked down a missing student, but that's okay. Everyone got back. Parents were very gracious, and we had an amazing day. Long weekend on the way. So yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So as I predicted, car was able to charge up to a full 80%. Trying to do this with one hand here. And in terms of 80%, that is what we've been told is kind of the ideal for preserving the battery. Let's get home. So this right here is my second favorite Starbucks, and make stops frequently here at the end of the day. Usually it's a sugar-free beverage, but today I'm tired. It was a long day. It was an awesome day, but it's a long day and outdoors and with kids. You know how tiring that can be. So I am celebrating. It's also a Friday and it's the long weekend. So here's what I got. Again, I try to avoid the sugary drinks, but you know what? When it comes time to celebrating, it's time to go with a caramel ribbon crunch. So here we go. Friday, long weekend. Let's get this going. Here we go, back home. This is a pretty busy spot of the highway, although not surprisingly, or surprisingly, I don't know, traffic looks really good today. So we are sailing along. Usually by the time we get to this stretch, it's moving pretty well. It's pretty rare that I'm stuck in a bad way. And if you're wondering what I listen to when I'm on the drive back home, right now I'm going through some boxes in good old Voxer. So just listened to a message from Michelle Papa and replied to her, and just listened to one from Jeffrey Frieden in California and replied to him. That's kind of what I'm all about right now. See you soon. All right, so I am home and freshly showered, and my beautiful wife, Kristine, is here with me, and our 2 teenage boys, and they are all coming off a day off. A little jelly, but they had a day off today, and they did an all-you-can-eat brunch, which they are still recovering from. So we are not really feeling family dinner-ish, so instead we're going to walk together to a new ice cream place in the neighborhood that we've been sort of eyeing for a long time. Have you been there? Have you sampled it yet? Once, okay. Have the boys?
No.
Okay, so this is the first time for me and the boys, and we're going to see what this place is made of. Hopefully not a lineup, because we have seen lineups there recently. So we're going to do this with the boys, get a little quality time, a little chat time, and then see if we can pick up sunset here at a local beach. Talk soon. All right, so we are visiting this little local place. You know the excitement, right? When your community gets a new shop. And this place is getting a little too popular. I don't know why it's so popular. It kind of defies reasoning, but I think this is the line going way down the sidewalk. This is kind of crazy. Wow. So the lineup at the new place was just cray, and we are giving up on that. Now headed to another ice cream place in the neighborhood, one that we've actually been to before, and sort of a self-serve, apply your own topping kind of place. So hopefully there won't be an insane lineup at this one, and we get some better luck. See what happens. So the new place is a complete no-go. We'll have to go back this sometime, but now we are at this place. Frozen yogurt, Yoti. And we're getting a little self-serve going. By the way, we've got a friend in tow, and we like this guy a lot. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go. Okay, now it's good. Not over the top. Can't go over the top here. And should we add a little bit of something? Where are the labels on that? Oh, okay, so this is what we've got right now. Okay, not too bad. Let's get some toppings. I don't know if you can get a shot of all these, but this is really sad. All the plastic, that's very unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Can I just dump it yourself right now?
No. Read the signs, Pop.
Read the signs. We require the toppings to stay open until it is weighed. Okay. Tuna Nanaimo bar. Okay. Get some nuts going on. Right, now that I have this ice cream, it does seem a little bit excessive. Excessive goodness. Only problem is I haven't really had dinner yet, so this is kind of my dinner right now. But it's okay. No one else is really hungry, so I'll have to figure that out on my own. So we're walking back into our side of suburbia here. And let me show you something kind of funny. We've got cows. And basically it seems like some local farmer just brings them in and they eat a lot of grass right here on the edge of suburbia. And then he picks them up and they go back on with life wherever they actually live. So there's no farm here. This is just one of their feeding spots. All right, time to catch up to the family here. All right, I'm just leaving the fam for a sec to draw attention to these back lanes. Now, my street is not like this, but Mr. Aspinall, don't these coach homes sort of remind you of, just a little bit? I mean, yours is much better, obviously, but you have whole lanes where basically you have the main home in the front, you have a renter renting out the basement suite in the bottom of the home, and then you have additional renters renting out the coach home or the suite above the garage. And so there are a lot of owners and investors who actually have 2 to 3 sources of rent coming from one property. Kind of interesting. All right, so Kristine and I are heading out on the last event here in this day in the life of. And you'll notice we have a bit of a clutter issue here in our garage, but the deal is she's got to get rid of the clutter before we get another Tesla. So let's see if that happens. All right, so just to make this day complete, we are ending this day at the place where this video really all started, and that is a Canadian favorite. Although not really our favorite, right? Or are you secretly going to Tim Hortons sometimes? Okay, just checking. So we are at Tim Hortons and we're going to pick up a coffee courtesy of Brian Aspinall. Brian, I'm going to say you paid for my Starbucks to start the day and you paid for my Tim Hortons coffee to end the day. That's where we are right now. Let's see what happens here. Hi there. I would like to order I would like to pick up a coffee that I just ordered on your mobile app.
Mobile order?
Yes.
What's the name for order?
Tim?
Okay, let me check for that.
And I can check my app to make sure that the name is correct, but let's see if there's an order for Tim.
Okay, sure.
That looks like it. Could you not add the 2 cream? That was a mistake. I would just like it black, please.
Okay, so the order is Cavey.
The order should be Tim.
So medium coffee with 2 cream, right?
No for Tim. Oh, it's just for Tim.
This is
He
just
paid on his app.
There it is.
Thank
No
you very
touch. Thank you. Look at that. Tim Hortons black coffee. It's been a while. It's been a while. Ooh, even the cup is hot. All right, looking forward to sipping this bad boy. All right, let's navigate to... Did it say our address? I might have to cut that out. Crescent Beach. All right, so we are here at one of our favorite spots. It's called Crescent Beach, and it's got quite a nice... Oh, you need me to walk faster?
Yeah.
Okay. A little cool. Still no summer temps happening, but it's a nice view. Nice way to go into the long weekend. All right, come along for the walk. I'll show you around. So, baby, this guy, Brian Aspinall. You must think I'm a little obsessed, but you know it's.
You need to hold your Tim Hortons. That Brian
No, that's my. Oh, you're gonna warm your hands with my Tim Hortons. Okay. So, we are currently enjoying / finding fulfillment in our work. We are enjoying some new challenges and so on. But do you feel like there will ever come a time when you look forward to just the free and independent life?
Free and independent life?
Yeah, I'm talking about we sell everything. We move into a tiny home. And we just do that remote lifestyle kind of work.
It would be fun, kind of like an Airstream, kind of traveling around different.
Right?
You think so?
Living out of an RV. I mean, those Airstreams are cool. I don't know how long I would want to do that, but what do you think about the entrepreneur life? Does that appeal to you at all?
100%.
Have we ever dreamed about that?
About being digital nomads?
Yes. I haven't heard that term in a while, but yes. We are coming to the end of the day, and I have to say it was a really fun day. Day in the life of Teachers on Fire / Tim Cavey. I got my Tim Hortons here, and I want to thank Brian once again for, stepping out, doing something a little unusual, and just sparking some creativity. And I want to pay this on as well. So if you are watching this and you're interested in maybe taking part in this pay it forward chain, passing it on to another educator, let me know. I will send a coffee. It doesn't have to be Tim Hortons, it can be Starbucks or something else, but I'll send a few bucks along your way, and let's keep this going. I want to say to you, Brian, you have inspired so many people with your work on Codebreaker, Blockbreaker. Well,
block breaker, risk taker, your entrepreneurship, your speaking, your consulting, your publishing. You are an encourager, you're a rethinker, you're a little contrarian, you're provocative, and I think all those things are needed in the education conversation. So Brian, keep doing what you're doing. People are inspired by your work, and I know your path is going to continue to evolve. But from the shores of the Pacific to the shores of Lake Erie, much love, my friend. Keep up the great work.